Hi, I'm late on the recording, kiddos of YouTube, so we're going to watch a context clues to review the types of context clues that we're going to use.
Oh, look. A word I don't know. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be looking for clues in the context. When I find a new word that's written in a sentence, I look around to see if a similar one is mentioned. That's a synonym, the first clue I use. Like, the actress read through a book and perused a newspaper. And then she took a snooze. Peruse, that's new, so I search for a clue. I see she was reading. Could it be true? Peruse must be a synonym for read through. But if I can't find the answer, then maybe there's an opposite word or an antonym. Like, Langston was jubilant when he got the news before he found out he was depressed with the blues. Jubilant and depressed must be antonyms. Depressed means sad, jubilant must mean happy then. Two new words, peruse, jubilant with synonyms and antonyms, you don't have to Google it. On a top secret mission, check the method. 3 words I don't know, like a word detective. Search within the sentence. Look for synonyms, antonyms, explanations, examples. On a top secret mission, check the method. 3 words I don't know, like a word detective. Search within the sentence. Look for synonyms, antonyms, explanations, examples. Detectives? When reading through phrases, you might find the third clue, an explanation. Let's take a look and try to crack this case then. The mansion was dilapidated, the windows were broken, the paint was faded. I'm pretty sure a pack of rats had invaded. Those lines explain the word I didn't know. Dilapidated means falling down and old. Clue 4, I look for examples of the word that might illustrate how to define the term. Eating sweets was against Capone's wishes, just fruits and vegetables which are nutritious. I know fruits and vegetables are healthy dishes. These examples lead me to the meaning of nutritious. All these examples and explanations are clues to crack the case like Perry Mason. On a top secret mission, check the method. 3 words I don't know, like a word detective. Search within the sentence. Look for synonyms, antonyms, explanations, examples. On a top secret mission, check the method. 3 words I don't know, like a word detective. Search within the sentence. Look for synonyms, antonyms, explanations, examples.
Alrighty, so those are examples of how we can use context clues to research words that we don't know and their meanings. Now we're going to take a look at our content from Mrs. Renoulet. Today, you are going to read about what happened after the colonists created their colonies. We know that the colonists, when they landed, were on the very edge of the country, the East Coast. Obviously, they got a little bit further because you and I are not on the East Coast. We are in the Midwest. So eventually, colonists and pilgrims moved into deeper parts of the land to create more communities. Today, we're going to look at what that expansion looked like. You have some background knowledge from this from our research on Sacagawea when she was helping Lewis and Clark map out to the surrounding area. So we know that people have gone into deeper parts of the land that America is on, but this is specifically how the colonists and pilgrims took time to do that.
As we continue to study context clues, we're going to think more about what happened in our country after the 13 colonies were established. We have read about how there were 13 colonies on the east coast of our country. Well, after some time, people in the US started to move towards the west. Today we're going to watch a quick video to talk about how this happened, and we're going to read a text that will talk about the Northwest Territory of our country.
In 1783, when the United States and Great Britain signed the Treaty of Paris, officially ending the War of Independence, these were the boundaries of the new nation. The Atlantic Ocean on the east, the Mississippi River on the west, Canada on the north, and Spanish Florida on the south. As we can see, that included much more than just the original 13 colonies. It included territory known as the Western Lands.
colonists started moving west into the Northwest Territory, they had to decide what to do with the land. Today we're going to read about what happened when people in the U.S. started moving west. Our text is called Expanding West. In 1783, the British and the Americans signed a second treaty of Paris. It recognized the United States of America as a new country. The treaty gave most British lands south of the Great Lakes and east of the Mississippi River to the United States. The British still held some forts in North America, and Spain claimed lands west of the Mississippi River. A new territory. Because of the high cost of fighting the American Revolution, the United States had many debts. A debt is something owed, often money. Many American soldiers had not been paid. France was also owed money. Congress decided to use lands west of the Appalachians to help pay debts. At first, several states claimed these lands. In time, the states turned them over to the United States government. The area north of the Ohio River became known as the Northwest Territory. A territory is an area owned and governed by a country. It includes lands that are now the states of Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, and part of Minnesota. Congress planned to sell lands in the territory to raise money. Some soldiers would also be paid with the land. George Rogers Clark and his soldiers received land on the Ohio River, and there they founded the town of Clarksville. Today we're going to use this text to determine the meaning of unknown words in the text. You will write the meaning. You will say what clues helped you as we learn more about the Northwest Territory.
Okay, so just like we have been doing looking at context clues, we're going to look at context clues inside of the context or the situations that the colonists found themselves in. So in a moment, you are going to be placed into an independent breakout room, just like yesterday, where you are going to read a portion of the text to yourself. So when you click on Add Response, it will bring you up to the notes that we've taken on our context clues. And then on slides 2 and 3 are the text that I would like for you to read. If you are struggling to read these, you can also listen to them by clicking on the play button.
Settling the Northwest Territory.
And you'll be able to hear Mrs. Renoulet read it to you. But you're going to independently take a few moments to read and listen to this text. I want you to pay attention to the words that are underlined. They are underlined for a reason because you will be discovering their meaning with your group later. So I'm getting ready to send you into those rooms. You are going to click on Add Response and listen to slides 2 and 3, okay? And I'm actually going to unlock this assignment a bit early because we're making good time. Yay! Okay, you should have had enough time to read or listen to slides 2 and 3. Now that you have read the text or listened to the text, you are ready to complete the work. So let's look at the directions. You are going to use context clues to determine the meaning of unknown words on slides 4 and 5. You are going to give your opinion on slide 6. And as always, you will reflect on your success with today's skill. And then if you get done, you'll click the check to turn it in. Slide 4, you are going to find the meaning of the purple underlined word, township. And it is also underlined purple inside of the text as well. Township, township. Terrence, you need to stop clicking mute a bunch of times. Thank you. And on slide 4 also, you will find the meaning of the unknown word territory that is in red. Territory, territory, territory. So it's there in the same color for you. On slide 5, you will find the meaning of the green word ordered, and it is green on the slide for you as well. And then orange, treaty, and it is orange 4 times for you as well. Your group will also decide one word that you would like to determine the meaning of.
We can't hear it.
Thank you, Leah. It stopped sharing. There you go.
I can't hear it.
Context clue. Choose a word from the text that you don't know. Then find the meaning of the word by using context clues. Show us what clues helped you determine the meaning of the word.
Awesome. So you and your group will choose a word from slide 2 or 3 that you don't know and guess what it means using context clues. Okay, so same thing that we've been doing. You're going to tell me the meaning, tell me what clues helped you. All right. On slide 6, you will answer this question.
Give your opinion. Was it right for the colonists to move west into the Northwest Territory? Type or record your response.
And then on slide 7, you'll let me know how you are feeling with your goal of context clues. Okay. Any questions over what you are getting ready to do in your breakout rooms? Any questions? Coming to see. Okay, awesome. Then if you will hang tight, I will get these set up and send you on. As I was hopping in and out of rooms, overall, I will tell you that I am feeling very much more impressed than I was in the previous with us working in breakout rooms. There was quite a bit of teamwork. People were sharing their ideas. As I came in, people were unmuted and talking. So we are getting better at that. Thank you. So right now you need to do one of 2 things. I don't think anybody got done because as I was watching your screens, nobody was done. So that tells me everybody is most likely going to click on this orange check to save their work as a draft, okay? What you in your breakout room did not complete is now independent work, and we're getting ready to go into that independent work time, okay? Before we do, I wanted to go over that schedule with you because if you remember, today's schedule is different due to a meeting for the grade level teachers. We are getting ready to end our Humanities Zoom in 2 minutes at 9:45. You have your regular break from 9:45 to 10, and then during your work time for Humanities is also going to be my office hour because I'm unavailable for office hours this afternoon. So if you need help on an assignment, you can log in at 10 o'clock and I would be happy to help you then. You have your lunch and your recess. At 12 o'clock, there is no Zoom. You should be working on your Seesaw assignment for math that will be released to you and your DMR that will be released to you. You should also be working on any Seesaw assignments that you want to fix or get done before grades are due in 1 week. This is a great day for you to get caught up and make some changes. You also have your 15 minutes of Zern, Prodigy, and Lexia and Mayan to work on this afternoon. At 1:35, you are still going to Zoom with Miss Gray. Miss Gray will still be there to teach live. She is back today from her absence, so she is ready to work with you. Okay, so this is going to be your schedule. The last thing that I want to go over with you is showing you your math activity that is going to release to you for your asynchronous time. You're going to be working on area model word problems. Remember, before you click the add response, you're going to teach yourself by watching these videos up here. So you'll click on them and then you can click through them just like you would the slides that you're working on and listen to the videos. after you've listened to the videos, then you can go add your work, okay? Your DMR will also unlock to you at 12:45 like it does every day for you to practice. And then that will be all of the Seesaw assignments for my class for today. All right.